Hey everybody, this is Tommy G.
And PJ.
And we are coming to you here now in the postseason. It is playoff time, and your Overdogs are in the playoffs.
Playoffs.
We will not be at the Swagger Center today. Instead, we are on the road for Game 1 of the division finals. We are going to be going up against the Buzzards, Pete.
Yes, sir. We're going to have to take 2 out of 3 at Socorro Hills against our nemesis, the Buzzards, who have had their way with us twice this year, Tommy.
They have. Not quite sure. Do you have those figures of how we fared the last 2 times?
I do right here in front of me, as a matter of fact, as I split pages here. Oh, okay. Talks amongst yourselves. Okay, the last game we lost to the Buzzards 6-8. They out-hit us 17-12, and we committed an error in that game, which I think helped open the door a little bit. And then we also, in the first meeting in the Swagger Center, they beat us 8-5, and they out-hit us there 13-9. Both games were very tight. It wasn't exactly like they ran away with them from the get-go. They were very tight, and it wound up being, I think, the late innings where they were finally able to crack the code and get out in front of us.
Speaking of very tight, that Monster Division, three of the 5 teams made it in there. With the Overdogs having the same record as the Arctics, the Buzzards just trading one more win. Even the Crocodiles and the Nemesis, who didn't make it, played 500 ball, Pete.
Yeah, it was a tight matchup coming down. Those last 4 games of the season were edge of your seat, nail biters. It was a lot of fun. The Overdogs had to win out, and I think they wound up going 2-2 in the last 4. So it got very tight. And as you mentioned, the Arctics, who struggled all season long, really put on a show coming down toward the end, and were able to get into that 4th spot of the wild card.
Indeed, and now we're looking at the other scores from around the league. We're going to show you. Again, we had a little bit of glitch that last time. We got some wrong scores in because we had to figure out what order to do things. We got 3 games to report the scores from, Pete. Why don't you start with the first? I'll do the second, you do the third. Here we go.
The first one is the Sawteeth versus the Sirloins, and the Sawteeth jumped out to a huge lead and win 10-4.
The Blowfish at the Freebooters, and it's a close game back and forth, but the Blowfish go on and win 9-3.
Arctics and the Water Bullets. Water Bullets take an early lead and win 6-1 over the Arctics. So as it stands, Sirloins are trailing the Sawteeth by 1 game. The Freebooters are trailing the Blowfish by a game, and the Water Bullets have a game advantage over the Arctics.
They do.
So it comes down to the Buzzards and the Overdogs.
Yes, in the other conference there, you could see both of the lower-seeded teams won.
Well, that bears good fruit.
Unless this conference is the opposite, in which case...
Yeah.
Well,
that wouldn't be good, but they got Meow Bubkins on the bump, and we got Larry LaJoy going. I like our pitching for the first 3 games of the playoffs, so I'm excited.
I do as well. Like you said, Larry LaJoy is a starting pitcher. He's got a right velocity. He's really got good movement on the ball, and he's pretty accurate. And looking over across on the other side, Bubkins, she's got about similar velocity on her ball, a little bit better movement, but she's pretty darn accurate.
Yes, she does. Yeah, they're both good pitchers, and we're starting off fresh, so nobody's got any postseason stats to speak of yet. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the ball going. In play. Let's get this going here.
Well, notable players again for ours that just again because we don't have playoff stats, but based off a regular season, right. We've got the Overdogs have the usual 3. Rhonda Horn, Marsha Brown, and Kasha Emmon. And putting up most of the offense for the Dogs.
That's true, and the Buzzards, the same 3 we always see. Jacques Often, the catcher, Bunterson, the shortstop, and Trunk at first base. Those guys can do damage. They certainly are no strangers to that. As a matter of fact, Jacques Often, in the 2 games, he only played in one of the games, the first game in the Swagger Center, and he was 2 for 3. Bunterson's 0 for 10 though against us this year, and Trunk he wound up going 4 for 10. So again, off 10 hasn't been as big of a, or Bunterson have not been as big a contributor this year against us. So hopefully that holds out this game.
Yep, pitching will be key. Looking at the starting lineup for this game, it looks like they're going to go with the default lineup, except for one minor change. Pete, we got Elroy Action at second base, Kasha Emmett at shortstop, Rhonda Horn at third base, and it looks like actually, you know what? Anton Goodwood is fit. He's fit today, so
oh, very good.
Looks like he will get the nod. It's just going to be the regulars. Marsha Brown in right field, Rafael Gonzalo at first base, Robin Yu in left field, Yvette Victorino in center field, and Larry LaJoy taking the bump. And LaJoy brings to the arsenal the four-finger fastball, the curveball, the slider, the screwball, and the changeup. 5 strong pitches.
That's a good repertoire right there, my friend.
It is, and Pete, getting ready for playoffs here in the Oakland area. I got to tell you, I got a feeling that the team that takes this first game is going to end up taking the series. I just feel it.
Well, I hope that I hope so. I'm excited. I think the key word here is patience, especially at the plate. I think we tend to see the Overdogs getting lured into taking some bad swings and letting, especially Bubkins. We faced her this year, and she was going through, getting 3 outs in an inning on like 4 pitches. So
yeah, it wouldn't hurt to see some Overdogs step out of the batter's box on occasion and slow things down a little bit.
Right, exactly right, and make her throw. You know what I mean? Don't swing until she's got 2 pitches, unless you really feel confident in that swing. But yeah, make Bubkins throw as many pitches as you possibly can, and hopefully get to their bullpen early.
It's almost as if we're giving ourselves a pep talk.
It does sound that way.
Well, they're throwing it down to the field, Pete. This is the 4th game in the first round, best of 3 series. Here we go.
In Sakura Hills, the Bro Broom Whey Energy Drink lineup.
We've been here before, Pete. This place leaves a bad taste in my mouth.
It sends a chill up the spine, the hair on the back of your neck stands up, and it smells like urine. I don't know why.
Well, I gotta go grab me a Mega Burger. Tell me about the starting lineup for the Buzzards there when you get a chance.
You certainly will. Bunterson playing shortstop, leading off. James in center field. Trunk at first base. Mustachio playing third. Off 10 behind the plate. Yoshida in right field. Borgnar in left field. Iduya at second base. And Meow Bubkins pitching. Bubkins is going to take a look at Elroy Action, Kasha Emmett, and Rhonda Horn in the top of the first. Bubkins has no ERA. This is the first game of the playoffs.
It's a clean sweep. This is actually probably some of the best ball we'll see, Pete, because both teams are relaxed and getting ready to play their own game.
That's right. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. Everybody's first day out. First pitch is high, ball 1. Second pitch is also high, ball 2, 2-0. There's a foul up ball along the third base line. There's a shot by Elroy Action, who's just left the yard.
Hey!
All right. 4th pitch of the game, and Elroy Action takes it out. 377 feet. His first home run of the postseason and his first RBI. Way to go, Elroy!
That is some offense quickly that we needed fast. Not something you used to see, but Elroy really leaned into that pitch and took it out of here, Pete.
He certainly did.
Here comes Kasha Emmett, the shortstop. Dangerous and juiced, getting ready and excited to play. First pitch is in there for a strike. Second pitch inside corner, ball. 1 apiece. Low pressure situation. Kasha Emmett loves it. So she pushes that one down the first base line to Joseph Trunk, who runs it down for the first out.
Now back, number 12.
Rhonda Horn, the third baseman, she steps in. 1 out, top of the first. 1-0 lead for the Overdogs. There's a shot. High pop fly into right field. Right fielder's calling everybody off, and Yoshido pulls it in for the second out.
Now batting, number 15, the catcher.
Here comes Anton Goodwood. Calm and cool, best batting average in the league entering the regular season. Goodwood loves that first pitch, and he takes it hard to left field, Pete, and it's another home run over the same wall. Wow! What a start for the Overdogs. He takes that to left field over the steel sign, 405 feet. It was in the air for a long time. It's his first home run, the first RBI of the playoffs, Pete. And it's 2-0 Dogs.
Now batting.
That's what I like to see. Here comes Marshall Brown, the right fielder. 2 home runs in the last game of the season. She's watches that one come in for a called strike. That's a shot between the second and third baseman into left field for a clean single. Marsha Brown standing at first base.
Now batting.
She is.
Number 10, the first baseman.
Rafael Gonzalez coming up to the plate, chewing gum, kicking butt. 2 outs, top of the first. It's 2-0 Dogs. First pitch on the inside corner, strike 1. Second pitch is in there, swing and a miss, strike 2. There goes the runner, and he pops that one up. And it's going over to second base. It's going to be caught there easily by Buttons Bunterson. And ends that first side.
What a first inning. I think the Overdogs are trying to make a statement here, Tommy. So 2-0 Overdogs after the top of the first. Buttons Bunterson, Geronimo James, and Joseph Trunk are going to get a look at Larry LaJoy in the bottom of the first.
Now batting, number 69, the shortstop.
Buttons Bunterson is the shortstop for the Buzzards today. LaJoy brings the first pitch. A little low, ball 1. 1-0. A little outside, 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Steel Sports Briefs. When you think sports briefs, think Steel. Ball 3 inside, 3-0. Larry LaJoy has fallen behind Bunterson, who takes one deep.
Oh.
And that's out of here.
Oh, boy.
Bunterson has left the yard 393 feet into left field bleachers. Bunterson's first home run and first RBI of the playoffs. Geronimo James, the center fielder, steps in. Geronimo James.
Boy, he threw him one good pitch there, and he took it out of town.
Yes, sir. That's a hard line bar to Rhonda Horn at third base, who picks it up off the bounce and makes the throw to Gonzalo at first to retire James.
Barely ran it down, too.
Yes, James has got some speed on the base path. Joseph Trunk steps in. And there's a shot.
Oh, she ran past it.
Tasha Emmons missed the ground ball, which allowed Trunk to reach first base.
The third baseman.
Oh, wow. Poor play by Kasha Emmons. Overdogs with a 2-1 lead, 1 out.
There's that catch. Nice catch in left field by Robin Yu. He's going to throw it back and keep him on first base.
All right.
2 down.
The catcher.
Jacques Oftan, the catcher. 2 down, bottom of the first. Overdogs with a 2-1 lead. Joseph Trunk standing at first base. Rhonda Horn, ground ball, picks it up, makes the throw to Rafael Gonzalo at first to retire the sides. But the Buzzards pick up a run, making it 2-1. Robin Yu, Yvette Victorino, and Larry LaJoy going to take a look at Meow Bumpkins, who threw 14 pitches, gave up 3 hits, and has an ERA of 18 after the first inning.
The left field.
Robin Yu up now.
Robin Yu playing left field. Bumpkins brings that in. That's a hard shot into left field.
Oh.
And it's caught at the warning track.
Oh, boy. That's another close to home run, Pete. This is the playoffs. Nobody can relax. Any
What,
pitch
are we
can
playing
be
in
out
Colorado?
of here. I know. That Victorino takes the first pitch in there for a strike. 0-1 the count. Second pitch is in there, but she's a little late. Strike 2. That one's in there. That was going to be strike 3. Defensive swing pushes it foul to the right. And a fan. 3 down. 3 pitches, strikeout. 4 pitch strikeout, sorry.
Number 35.
Larry LaJoy, the pitcher, steps in. 2 quick outs in the top of the second. Allen's in there for a called strike, strike 1. Allen's in there for another called strike, strike 2. Bumpkins seems to have calmed down. Diving by Iduya, who's able to get back up and make the throw to first to retire LaJoy. Danny Yoshido, Ralph Borgnar, and Emilio Iduya stepping in the bottom of the second. Larry LaJoy threw 8 pitches and gave up 2 hits. and an ERA of 9.
Number 25, the right fielder.
Danny Yoshida up. He's a good power hitter, even better contact hitter. Yoshida standing in the left batter's box. Got a little bounce in his step, looking for his first pitch from LaJoy. LaJoy's getting ready to throw his 9th pitch right here. Inside corner, swing and miss, strike one. Go ready to start off this second inning here. Great day. Crowd's getting into it. Playoff baseball, Pete. Second pitch. Ooh, he's ahead of him on that one. Nice changeup. Swing and a miss, strike two. Now he's got him in the count. 0-2. Bottom of the second, 2 on Overdogs. Third pitch is that curveball, and he gets a piece of it. Pushes it foul down the left side. Still 0-2. Ooh, a little bit high on the inside corner there. Ball 1. 1-2 the count. LaJoy pretty calm, looking for a signal. And Goodwood gets it, delivers, swing, strike 3, Pete. Good to see those Ks. 1 down.
Now batting, number 20,
Yes, sir.
the left fielder.
Rolf Bornyard, a left fielder. Generally a good contact hitter. Also left-handed batter, standing back in his stance. First pitch is knocked up behind him, and it goes up into the netting. Foul. 0-1 the count. Second pitch, high on the inside corner. He doesn't go for it. Strike 2. And LaJoy's hoping to get another K. Maybe get him chasing a bad pitch to the outside corner, and he does swing and a miss. Bornyard goes down a strike. Boy, I'm liking the way LaJoy's looking here so far, Pete.
The second
Yes, sir. I think both pitchers came out just a little shaky in the first, but it seems like they've kind of righted the ship a little bit.
Emilio Adoya takes his first pitch on the inside corner, ball 1-0. Second pitch is in his wheelhouse, and it's going deep to center field, and back underneath it is Yvette Victorino is going to end that side.
All right, 3 up, 3 down. I like that. Heading into the top of the third, Overdogs holding on to a 2-1 lead. Elroy Action 1-for-1 with a home run. Kasha M and Rhonda Horn. They're going to get a second look at Bubkins, who's thrown 22 pitches and got 1
Now
strikeout.
batting, number 23, the second
Elroy
baseman.
Action 1-for-1 with a home run and an RBI.
Yes, Action's looking calm. Action didn't do too great in the regular season. He hits that one down the right field side. Picked up by Joseph Trent, the first base for the first
Now
out.
batting, number 39,
Yes, sir. Kasha M and 0-for-1 on the day. She's due. 1 out, top of the third. First pitch is low, ball 1, 1-0. That one's in the wheelhouse, but she pushes it just a little foul along the first baseline, 1-1. That's a shot to the shortstop, makes the grab, double pumps, throws to first to retire Emmett.
Now batting,
Well, Rhonda Horn's 0-for-1. She's got to show a little patience here. The left-hander standing there in the box. Great power. Really good contact. Takes the first pitch in there for a strike. 92 mile an hour. 0-1 the count. That one's in there as well, but she hits that to Bunterson as well. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Close baseball.
Oh boy. Yes, sir. Meow Bubkins, Buttons Bunterson, 1-for-1 with a home run. Geronimo James, 0-for-1. LaJoy's thrown 18 pitches with 2 strikeouts, giving up 2 hits. His ERA's down to 4.5.
now batting, number
Bubkins,
45,
the starting pitcher for the Buzzards. She's feeling neutral. Her shot into center field. That's going to be a clean single. Bubkins reaches first with a shot into center field.
Now batting,
Buttons Bunterson,
number
the dangerous
69,
Buttons
the
Bunterson.
short.
Yeah.
1-for-1 with a home run. Facing LaJoy for a second time. Bubkins standing at first is no threat to steal. That one's inside. Ball 1, 1-0. It's high. Ball 2, 2-0. Fouled off along the third baseline. Two and 0. That one's fouled off. 2-2. The count is even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That one's a little low. 3-2. The count has gone full on Bunterson. LaJoy wants this one, I know. That's a shot.
Oh, good stop by Victorino. She couldn't hold
Victorino
on to it.
makes the stop, but was unable to corral it. So Bunterson at first,
Now
Bubkins
batting,
at second.
number 13,
Geronimo
center
James
fielder.
stepping in.
Play at third base. No outs.
James is 0-for-1 on the day. as Tommy just mentioned, there's a high pop fly into center field. Victorino with the catch and the throw to third, holding everybody on the bases they were at. So you got Trunk, Bunterson at first, Bubkins at second, and now we're looking at Joseph Trunk, the first baseman. Joseph Trunk, 1 out. Anticipated that shot, goes into left field for a clean single, and Robin Yu gets the ball into the catcher, holding everybody to one base. Base is loaded, though, for Mario Mustachio.
Plays at the plate.
Mario Mustachio. Yes, Bubkins being the slowest runner. She would be the easiest.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Oh.
A grand slam for Mustachio. Mustachio just took that 407 feet. That's his first home run and first RBI of the playoffs. And with that, the Buzzards have taken a 3-run lead.
Oh, my gosh.
Now 5-2 Buzzards in the bottom of the third. Holy cow. That one's fouled off along the first baseline. 0-1, 1 out, bottom of the third. LaJoy is tense. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. 0-2 to Off-Time. He's able to just get that one and push it foul along the first baseline. 0-2. A shot into center field. Victorino picks it up, gets it into second base, and Off-Tan has reached. Still 1 out in the third. And Dano Yoshido, 0 for 1 on the day. Off-Tan with some speed at first, maybe a threat to steal. There's a shot by Yoshido, caught by Victorino out in deep left center. She gets the ball into second base, holding Off-Tan to first.
Boy,
2 outs.
Every time that slider's been thrown, it's been bad news.
Yes, sir. It's scary because it's making that home run sound every time.
I know,
like,
it really is.
33 pitches, that's in there for a called strike. Borgnar watches that one come in. 0-1. I'm sorry about that. Kasia Emin was breaking towards second to cover the base for the stealing Off-Tan, but she was able to get back and make the play. Anton Goodwood, Marsha Brown, Rafael Gonzalo coming up in the top of the fourth. Well, Buzzards with a 5-2 lead over our Overdogs.
Number 15, the catcher.
Goodwood's 1 for 1 with a home run. Steps in to see Bubkins.
Oh, jeez.
Swing. Slow grounder back to the mound. Bubkins picks it up and throws out Goodwood at first.
Marsha Brown's up 1 for 1 with a single, so far batting 1,000. Well, these Buzzards are defending champions for a reason. First pitch in there fouled. Second pitch is a ball, 1 apiece, 1 out. Top of the fourth. That one's hit foul in almost the same spot. Another souvenir. Handed him out here. 1-2 the count. That one's right back to the mound. Bubkins gets a piece, but she's not going to have enough on it. And she gets the first base safely for the single.
Now batting.
All right, Rafael Gonzalo. He's 0 for 1 on the day. Got a little speed over at first base. That one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. That one's high and inside. And Emin gets caught trying to steal second. 2 outs, nobody on. Count is 3-1 to Gonzalo. Bubkins is coming fast and furious to the plate. 3-2. There's a pop fly into shallow right field. Second baseman's out there, makes the catch. 3 up, 3 down. As we head to the bottom of the fourth, Emilio Iduya 0 for 1. Bubkins 1 for 1. Buttons Bunterson 2 for 2 with a home run. LaJoy's thrown 35 pitches with 2 strikeouts and 7 hits.
Now batting, number 22, the second baseman.
All right, Emilio Iduya up to bat, hits that ball, fly ball in the center field, going back underneath. It's Yvette Victorino. She grabs it for the first out. 1 pitch, 1 out. That's a good pace to be going at, Pete.
I do like that.
The dangerous Meow Bubkins, 1 for 1 with a single. LaJoy's
Yes,
throwing his
sir.
37th pitch. Gets her on the outside corner, strike 1. 0 on the count. LaJoy's tense. He's tense out there in the Muppy. There's no denying it. Curveball in there for the strike 2. 0-2. He's got her ahead in the count. Let's see if he can put her away. That one's going to be hit to the shortstop. Kosh Emmett, who's going to get to throw to first for the second out.
Now batting, number 69, the shortstop.
He's dangerous. Buttons Buncherson's 2 for 2. One of them a home run, one of them a single. Inside corner, he hits that one to Kasha Emmon at shortstop. She's going to gun him down at first for the third out. 1, 2, 3.
All right, that's what I like to see. Top of the fifth, Robin Yu 0 for 1. Yvette Victorino 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Now LaJoy 0 for 1. Bumpkins has thrown 39 pitches. Got 1 strikeout, 4 hits. 3 ERAs down to 4.5. These Overdogs got to get Bumpkins to throw a lot more pitches.
The left fielder.
Left fielder Robin Yu steps in. He's 0 for 1.
He's a power hitter, generally. Takes the first pitch on the inside corner, ball. 1-0 the count. Second one on the outside corner, strike. 1 apiece. That one's in the wheelhouse, and he gets under it, pops it up toward the third base, waving it off is the third baseman, Mario Mustachio, gets that first out.
Now batting, number 28.
Yvette Victorino, she's 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. She was a big part of how this team got to the playoffs.
Jeez.
She lifts that first pitch high on the infield. The second baseman calls everybody off, makes the catch, 2 quick outs.
Boy.
Now batting.
And then you got Larry LaJoy coming up,
The pitcher.
who's 0 for 1. Not a great hitter. So not expecting much for LaJoy. He takes the first pitch in there for a strike, 0-1 the count. Second pitch on the outside corner, ball, 1 apiece. He's trying to get her to throw it, and he hits a line drive over her head, Pete, in the center field, and he's going to get on base. Good for Larry LaJoy. Wouldn't expect to get offense from him, but we got it.
Now batting,
Yes, sir.
number
In the
23,
dangerous
the
Elroy
second
action,
baseman.
he's 1 for 2 with a home run and an RBI. LaJoy standing at first base. He's not a big threat to steal. There's
Oh.
a shot to the shortstop, picks it up and flips it to second to get LaJoy for the third out.
That was right in his wheelhouse, too.
Due up in the bottom of the fifth, Geronimo James 0 for 2, Joseph Trunk 2 for 2, and Mario Mustachio 1 for 2, which is a home run. He hit that grand slam. LaJoy's thrown 40
Now
pitches
batting, number 30,
with 2
the
strikeouts.
center fielder.
Geronimo James is feeling neutral, but fit. He's 0 for 2 on the day. First pitch from LaJoy. Got. Oh, just over. Oh, no.
Oh, and ran
No,
past
no,
it.
no.
It's deep into center field. 2 people missing it. He's rounding second base, and he's going to get a stand-up triple, Pete. Oh, no. That's a bad way to start the first. Oh, my gosh.
No, that was not good. It was a misplay in right field by,
the first baseman.
who's back there? Who is that?
Somebody.
Can't think of her name. Yeah, can't think of her name. What's her name?
Oh, and it gets over her head in the left field. Oh, boy. We may have seen... Geez, I don't know what's going on with LaJoy comes out after every other inning, and he's just falling apart. But that pitch wasn't even in the strike zone, Pete.
The third baseman.
Yeah, and I really thought Rhonda Horn at third base had that. I can't understand why. 1 out. Another run crosses the plate. Buzzards up 6-2 in the bottom of the fifth. Mustachio at the plate. Fouls off the first 2. He's in the hole 0-2. It's a little outside. Ball 1. 1-2. Runner at second. The runner at second has some speed.
Oh,
Slow roller back to LaJoy, who bobbled the ball, but was able to pick it up and make the play at first. Runner from second was able to get to third. 1 out in bottom of the fifth. Buzzards jump out with a 6-2 lead over the Overdogs. That one's inside. Ball 1. 1-0. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Off time. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Jacques Offtan is in the hole. 1-2. 1 out. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Offtan goes down on strikes. 2 outs. Dano Yoshido steps in. He's 0 for 2 on the day. Got that another run 90 feet from home plate. It's a little outside. Ball 1. 1-0. There's a
that
come
gets
on.
through everybody in the left field, and there's another run. Oh,
Another.
God.
Another one.
This is
Rhonda
getting
Horn
away
just-
from us, Pete.
Batting number 28, the left field.
It is. It's getting away here, but we got to fight back here. Can't believe Rhonda Horn missed that. Again, it's just.
Oh, come on.
Come on.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That seemed a little suspect.
It did. That was a.
Oh, you gotta be kidding
come
me.
on.
Insult to injury, they're gonna get another run in there. A thrown pitch to first base, he drops the ball. The error scores the run.
Number 22, the second
Yeah, and it
baseman.
allows the runner not only to get first, but to get to second. So
Larry
he's still
Le-
in run.
Larry LaJoy
Still
is rattled.
Still in scoring position. It's 8-2. Buzzards in the bottom of the fifth. This thing has become a Donnybrook here.
Number 20,
Larry LaJoy's getting lifted. He's rattled. And bringing in David Digler. Digler's got the 4-seam fastball, the 2-seam fastball, and the slider. Runner at second. With everything that's gone on here defensively, it's just been ridiculous. I can't.
And she
come
misses
on.
a foul ball.
Come on.
Wow, Pete, this is bad.
Yeah, this is horrible. Oh, this is bad. I was looking forward to this too. 0-2, 2 outs, bottom of the fifth. Emilio Iduya, the second baseman. That one's outside. 1-2. The wheels have fallen off here, folks, in the past couple of innings. Swing and a miss. Timely strikeout for Digler. Kasha Emmon 0 for 2. Rhonda Horn 0 for 2. Anton Goodwood 1 for 2 with a home run. Bubkins has thrown 47 pitches as we go into the sixth inning, and only 1 strikeout, 5 hits, but an ERA of 3.6. And
now
once again,
batting number
we're making
39.
Bubkins look like the world's greatest pitcher.
Boy, yeah, these two ladies got to do something here. 0 for 2 ain't gonna cut it. First pitch is in there for a strike. 0-1. Quickly behind. Second pitch, high and inside. She backs out just in time. 1 apiece. Low pressure situation. That one she loves, but she pushes it foul on the right side. 1-2. That one skips off the plate for a ball. 2 apiece, evened up. That one's in her wheelhouse, and she gets a little bit too far under it, so she pops it up in the right field, and underneath it is Dano Yoshida for the first
Now
out.
batting number
Rhonda
20,
Horn 0 for 2 on the day, and the woes just keep on coming. 1 out, top of the sixth. That one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. High. That's inside. Ball 1. 1-1. There's a shot into right field. It's off the wall, and Rhonda Horn is going into second with a stand-up double. Okay.
There we go.
Let's
Horn-
get a little something going here, Tommy.
Horn had to do
Now
something.
batting
She had to do
number
something. Anton
15,
Goodwood comes up
the
1 for
catcher.
2 with a home run and RBI. It'd be nice to see him get another one. Or maybe at least move him along. And he does. Gets it right up the center into center field and going around for home. Slides in there and makes it safe. And Goodwood gets the double, Pete. It's 8-3.
All right. Marsha Brown, 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Anton Goodwood standing at second base, 1 out, top of the sixth. There's a shot to the second baseman, picks it up, throws it to third, and gets Emmon. But Anton Goodwood is able to get to third base.
And Rafael Gonzalez comes up over 2, but he just needs to get a single. And he can get Goodwood home and get this a 4-point game. That one, he
No.
pops up inside, jams him. It's right behind home plate, and that's going to be it.
No.
Chalk off 10 ends it.
Why would you do that? Okay, Overdogs put one on the board, 8-3. Meow Bubkins, 1 for 2. Buttons Bunterson, 2 for 3 with a home run. And Geronimo James, 1 for 3 with a triple.
Now batting number 45, the pitcher.
Bubkins 1 for 2 with a single. And Digler's got to be calm and just put them away one after another here. Now Bubkins is a good contact hitter for a pitcher. So he's got to put movement on it. And he does there outside ball 1. That one's low. She doesn't chase. Ball 2. 2-0 the count. That one she likes. She pulls it left foul. Strike 1. 2-1. Bottom of the sixth. 8-3 Buzzards. That's on the inside corner. Strike 2. Even up. 2 apiece. Throwing his 9th pitch. It's the curveball. And that right into the glove of Kasha. Oh my gosh, Pete. I thought that was going to be a double.
69,
Me too.
the short.
Buttons Bunterson.
All right.
2 for 3. Dangerous in every way. Outfield's going deep. You never know. Digler delivers. Inside corner misses. Ball 1. Roll count. Digler's only thrown 10 pitches. He's got great velocity. Butcherson pushes that one foul. 1 apiece. 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 8-3. Buzzards. It's a little high. Ball 2. 2-1 again. That one he hits hard but pulls it foul. 2-2. Let's see if he can chasing something ugly here. And he goes at it, hits it. He's really making contact, Pete. I haven't seen Butcherson look this good. Still 2. Oh! Beans him. Beans him. I don't even know if that was an accident.
Now batting, number 13.
Gets him down to first.
Center field.
Makes him think twice about standing in there in the box. Geronimo James is 1 for 3. We got to watch that run. That one's inside. They're going to go for the double play. And they just missed. They get the lead runner at second.
Now batting number 42,
Force the out.
the first baseman.
Joseph Trunk is 3 for 3. 2 outs. They're watching that runner at second base. Pitch is low and away. He pushes it foul. 0-1 the count. That pitch is going to be straight to the shortstop, Kasha M, and they're going to get him at first place and in that side.
All right, Robin Yu, Yvette Victorino, and David Digler are going to look at Bumpkins, who's thrown 58 pitches with an ERA of 4.5. Buzzards with an 8-3 lead.
Now batting number 3.
Robin Yu 0 for 2 on the day. We're going to need that bat, Robin. Top of the 7th.
No.
Popped up into the infield. Shortstop's calling everybody off. Makes the catch for the first out.
Yeah, I thought that wasn't a good spot. Well, could have gone to the bathroom while that thing was in the air. I bet Victorino 0 for 2, and there goes Bumpkins.
Here comes Max Texas. We've had a lot of experience with Mr. Texas. He's got a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a curveball.
He does, and he uses them well. Texas throws his first pitch way outside. Ball 1. Maybe he's just still getting warmed up. Now, he's in there, and Victorino pushes it foul. 1 apiece. That one's in there on the inside corner. Strike 2. 1-2. He's got her ahead in the count. That one she hits hard, but to right field. The second baseman comes back to get it. Emilio Doya, 2 down.
Now batting number
2 down.
27.
David Digler steps in. This is his first time at bat. He'll be looking at Max Texas. Texas has thrown 4 pitches in this brief appearance. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-0. 2 outs. Swing and a miss. Digler's behind on that one. 1-1. A shot into center field. Digler with a clean single. Standing at first base with a shot in the center field.
Good job, Diggy.
Now batting
Yes,
number
sir.
23.
Elroy action.
1 for 3 with a home run. That one was his best one yet. First pitch inside there for a strike. There goes Digler's fast. There's the pitch out. They're going to try and get him. Oh, they threw it out anyway. Boy, Digler ran. He had speed, and I don't know if he pulled a hamstring or what.
And it sounded like the ball bounced.
It
didn't
did.
even get there on the fly. You heard that sound. Doing. Mario Mustachio, Jakov Donadano, Yoshido, all one
Now
for
batting number 29.
Mustachio,
the
1 for
third
3 with a
baseman.
home run and 4 RBIs. Hit the grand slam. Digler's thrown 18 pitches. He's feeling tense. But Mustachio's locked in. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Mustachio falls behind.
Great jump. Over to first. Oh, it's slow.
Oh.
Boy, that took forever. I don't know what that was like. He spun around in a circle.
Number 23.
Yeah, he dove but didn't catch it, so he had to get up and find it. So a single for. Wow. Okay, Jakov Dan stands in. Man on first. No outs. Bottom of the 7th. That one's outside. Ball 1. 1-0. That one's low. Ball 2. 2-0. Off time. That one's in there for a called strike. Strike 1. 2-1. There's a shot. Oh, come on.
Actually,
Catch the damn ball.
I know. Everybody bats the ball down. There's no defense in the field today here.
No, nobody's catching. And it's aggravating because that's like the 4th time that's happened. Okay, so off Dan reaches because Elroy Action dove, stopped the ball, but was unable to catch the ball. And they're giving me, I don't know who they're giving me, but they were giving me the left fielder for a while there. I was like,
Number 28.
okay,
the left
what's
fielder.
the deal here? 1 out, 1 out. Men on first and second, bottom of the 7th, 8-3. Ralph Borgner stands in. That one's called ball 1-0. It's crazy. Things are not. It's in there for called strike. 1-1. This is Digler's 27th pitch. Swung, strike 2, 1-2, fouled off along the third baseline. Popped up, foul, out of play along the first baseline. 1-2. Borgner and Digler having a little cat and mouse here. Swing and a miss. And Digler wins that one. 2 down.
Batting, number 22.
Emilio Iduya is 0 for 3 on the day. 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th. Men on first and second. Runners on first and second. That one's in there for a called strike 1. A little outside. Ball 1. 1-1. That's in there for called second strike. Iduya's in the hole. 1-2. 2 out. Swing and a miss. Iduya goes down on 3 on strikes.
We're getting that defense now.
Elroy action. Kasha Emmett around the horn. Going to look at Max Texas, who's thrown 9 pitches, giving up 1 hit. Buzzards with 12 hits and 8 runs, while the Overdogs have 8 hits and 3 runs.
Number 23.
Action's 1 for 3 with a home run and an RBI. He's hitting .333 in the playoffs. First pitch by Texas. High, ball 1, 1-0. Outside, ball 2, 2-0. That one's inside. Texas is in the hole, 3-0. Walks action on 4 pitches. Kasha Emmett.
Number 39.
0 for 3. Kasha Emmett's got to put it together here. It's now or never. First pitch, outside corner, strike 1. Medium pressure situation. There goes the action. The pitch out, and he still gets it. Pete.
Wow. 2 outs.
The fastest guy on our team.
Elroy action on first with no outs to 2 outs. Ron the horns up. That one's outside. 97 mile per hour. Texas is throwing the heat. Two quick balls. There's 3 balls. Texas seems to be struggling here. He's up to 19 pitches. And there's a shot into left field. The left fielder's back on the grass, makes the catch for the 3rd out. We're going into the bottom of the 8th. Max Texas, Buttons Bunterson, and Geronimo James. Bunterson 2 for 3 with a home run and hit by pitch. Geronimo James is 1 for 4 with a triple. Digler's thrown 34 pitches and given up 2 hits.
What are the odds that the Overdogs put together a 5-run 9th inning, Pete?
Never say never. I'm gonna go with that. Let's never say never, but boy, it does not look good for the boys. For the
Digler throwing 36 pitches there, and he's run out of gas pretty quickly. That one's on the inside corner, but he gets 3 quick pitch strikeout, and Digler's still got what it takes. Maybe he can get out of this 1 inning. Bunterson comes up, he's 2 for 3. The home run, a single, he's dangerous. Chewing his gum, looking like he's ready to do something. Looks like they may be motioning over to the bullpen. Maybe a good time for a relief, because Digler's lost a lot of velocity.
Now pitching, number 31.
And here they come. The next relief pitcher is going to be Braun Thunderchump. Thunder. He comes in bringing good velocity, good junk, and accuracy. He throws a 4-finger, a curveball, and the changeup. Just his change of pace. The lefty throw into the righty. Inside corner, ball 1. Outfield's going to go deep for Bunterson, because he's shown he can really put this thing out there. Second one's in there, curve, strike 1. The infield's going to guard the lines. That one's in there. It's going to go straight to the shortstop, Kasha Emmett, who's going to get the easy out at first, but it's 2nd out. Good defensive pitch in there by Thunderchump. Way to start off.
The center fielder.
Geronimo James, 1 for 4 with a triple. I think he got lucky on that triple, Pete. I think it was a fielding mistake. Thunderchump's throwing his 4th pitch.
I agree with you.
Inside corner, that goes straight to Ron the Horn at 3rd base. 1, 2, 3.
All right, here it is, kids. We need 5 to tie it up. 6 to win. Anton Goodwood, 2 for 3, a home run and a double. Marsha Brown, 2 for 3. And Rafael Gonzalo, 0 for 1. Texas has thrown 20 pitches, giving up a walk and a hit.
Now batting, number
Goodwood's 2 for
15,
3, home run,
McCaffrey.
double, and two RBIs on the day. Hitting .667 in the playoffs.
As usual. That's not far different than he did in the regular season. Takes the first pitch in there for a ball, 1-0 the count. That one's inside, jams him off his hands. So he puts that in the Buzzards dugout, 1 apiece. That one's in there for strike 2. 1-2 the count. Top of the ninth, 8-3 Buzzards. That one he gets a hold of, and it's grabbed by Trunk with a diving catch, tossed to first for the first out. 2 more.
Now batting, number 49.
Marsha Brown, 2 for 3 with 2 singles. She's also hitting .667 in the playoffs. Max Texas up to 24 pitches. There's a shot fouled off along the third base line, 0-1. That one's high, 1-1. Marsha Brown steps out, slows the things down. That one's in there for a called second strike, 1-2. And there's a shot foul, just out of play. 1-2. We're going to do it again. Re-rack. Oh, and she's way out in front on that one.
Tried to check swing. Didn't work.
Strike 3. Rafael Gonzalo. It's all on you, brother.
0 for 3, 2 down, bottom of the ninth, and a 5-run deficit. First pitch is in there for a strike, 0-1. Second pitch, strike 2. One more pitch to end the game. He pops that one up, and that's going to be it, Pete. High fly ball to the shortstop. Bunterson ends it and stops the bleeding.
Oh, man, that is such an amazing letdown. I was so excited for this game.
Oh, Overdogs lose. And, you know, with that start, with that early start where we jumped out in that lead, it's like, yes, we got the momentum, we got the drive.
We did, yeah. And the 2
was,
home runs in the first inning, you thought for sure everything was coming up Overdog green and yellow.
It was a colossal collapse in that second portion, in that third inning. You know, 2 runs in the first, the Buzzards get 1 back, scoreless second, nothing in the third for the Dogs, and the Buzzards poured on 4. And then they get 3 in the 5th. So, Pete, those are 3 innings that one of us was handling certain aspects, and it was a big letdown. Well, at the end of 9...
But there was, I made a lot, there was a lot of fielding mistakes out there, and that's what when we were playing, when we were calling for the Freebooters, it was kind of the same thing. It was uncharacteristic errors in the field that gave them a second life and gave them more opportunities. So,
well, at the end of 9, 8 hits by the Overdogs, 12 by the Buzzards. Again, not a huge hit deficit, but 8 runs by the Buzzards, 3, and you get that 1 error at the toss to first when everything was just going wrong for the Overdogs.
Yeah, that toss to first base. A lot of diving, what I think would have been catches during the regular season, which just wound up batting the ball around. They didn't field it cleanly. Kasha Emin 0 for 4 on the day. Gonzalo 0 for 4. Robin Yu 0 for 3. Victorino 0 for 3. These are the bats that we need, and they were just silent.
Yeah, the offense was missing, and the defense had some definite holes in it. Only 3 subs in the whole game. As far as pitching goes, Larry LaJoy gets the loss. He threw 4.2, 10 hits, 7 earned runs, 3 strikeouts, 2 home runs off him. It's a 13.5 ERA for the playoffs, and he's 0 for 1.
Yeah, that's going to ruin him for the playoffs because he's going to pitch like a 13.5 pitcher now.
Yeah. Diggler comes in.
Go ahead.
Diggler comes in, throws 2.2, gets 2 hits off him, 4 strikeouts. Gets 4 strikeouts, and then Thunder Trump comes in at the end, throws 0.2 innings. Really nothing happens.
Yeah, kept it locked down. For the Buzzards, Meow Bubkins again. We made her look good. 6 and a third. She gave up 7 hits, only 3 earned, and she had a strikeout. Gave up 2 home runs, but she's walking out of here with a 4.26. So LaJoy gives up 2 home runs, and he's walking out with 13.5. She gives up 2 home runs. It's only 4.26. She gets the win. Her record moves to 1-0. Texas comes in, throws 2 2/3 inning, gives up a hit, a walk, a strikeout, and gets a strikeout. So that finishes them off for pitching. Yeah, they did not have to work very hard from the pitching standpoint, that's for sure.
All right, 3 stars of the game here, Pete. Start them off.
Well, the first star of the game, number 29, Mario Mustachio, the third baseman for the Buzzards. He was 2 for 4, hit a home run, had 4 RBIs, and scored a run. That's the big. That was the big grand slam. That was the air out of the tires kind of thing. That I think that really was the turning point. So, him being named the first star, you kind of knew that was coming.
And only the second grand slam I'd ever seen. First one we had, this was the second. This one was against us, and it hurt in the playoffs. It was a tough pill to swallow. Anton Goodwood makes the second star of the game for the Overdogs. The catcher, he goes 2 for 4 with a home run, a double, 2 RBIs, and a run. So solid. You can't say Anton Goodwood didn't show up today.
That's true, yeah, and then we were a little concerned about his health, so it's nice to see that he came out and he contributed. And then rounding out the 3 stars, Buttons Bunterson, of course. He was 2 for 4. He hit a home run, had an RBI, and he scored 2 runs. And I believe he got hit by a pitch.
I believe you know very well he did.
I'm almost positive he got hit by a pitch.
Boy, that's a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. I did not feel that I was part of this, but.
Well, I mean, we got the same amount of hits, which I agree with. We only had 8 hits, so
yeah.
We
not
each
much
had a
going
home
on.
run.
We both did very little.
Yeah, exactly. We both had a home run. I had 1 more RBI. You had 1 more strikeout. I had 1 more beaned batter than you did. See, Tom, you're just not working hard enough. You can hit these guys.
Yeah, that's 1 more than I had for the season.
Well. True.
Post-game show should be brief.
I think Bunderson getting hit by a pitch, I think that was strategy because I think I had 2 strikes on him and I kept trying to get that last one and I'm moving around and he just kept fouling it off. And I'm like, you know what? One of these is going to go over the wall. I'm done with this. I'm not going to keep throwing him pitches. That's just stupid.
Right. Looking at the detailed bracket. Again, these first games, the Sawteeth 10-4 over the Sirloins. That was a big win. Blowfish 9-3 over the Freebooters. Waterbolt 6-1 over the Arctics. And the Buzzards 8-3 over the Overdogs. Pete, do you see a pattern there?
I hope not, because you look, well...
They're all lopsided wins.
Yeah, and it's all about 5-6 runs. The Sawteeth beat the Sirloins by 6. The Freebooters lost to the Blowfish by 6, and then we lost to the Buzzards by 5. So, and the Arctics lost to the Waterbolts by 5. So yeah, it seems pretty evenly matched, 6s and 5s.
Boy, well,
Aces and 8s, wasn't that it? Aces and 8s, the dead man's hand.
Yep. Well, boy, after that one, the Overdogs put themselves in the unenviable position of having to win 2 straight to the Buzzards.
Yes, sir. And but to be honest with you, you can't look at it that way. You got to look at it from the standpoint of let's just win the next one. We're coming home. We're coming back to the Swagger Center, and let's win that one because if we don't get that one, the one after that doesn't really matter.
Yeah. Playoff baseball in SoCal. At least, get the home fans behind you.
Yeah. We got a plane flight. We can think about stuff and hopefully get our heads straight. But we're gonna need to clean up the defense and tighten up the pitching a little bit. So who's pitching for us next?
If I go to the detailed bracket, the next game is going to be Elwood against Kim. Chasey Kim. That's a good.
Yeah, Kim just had the problem is he had a huge game. I think was it the last game of the season? Just really a career game, but now we're in the playoffs, so all of that is erased. So we're starting over.
Well, they're gonna have to play like the next game could be their last because it could. So
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, we won't. What?
You're exactly right about that, my friend. Yeah, this was not a good game at all. So, let's chalk it up to the jitters and let's get on the plane, get home, and let's get right.
Yes. Well, we won't dawdle too long on it. After that, we're going to be closing out here from the Bay Area. This is Tommy G.
And this is Pete J. And we're saying, get out of here.
Good night.